we are talking about inviting part 2. So who remembers what inviting part 1 was? Do anybody remember that? It was quite a bit ago, but it's when we launched something pretty spectacular. Do you remember what it was? There was a website that was involved with it. Anybody want to guess? Waiting for the chats. Anybody? What was the website? Come on. Come on. I know Elena's typing. She's on it. I see her. She's like, oh, girl, I got you. I got you. It was called jointogetherfit.com. I knew she'd do it. She's like, come on, nobody's going to type it. I'll type it. It's fine. We launched a video that explained who we are, what we are about, and it got people excited about coaching. I really think the invite process, and if you haven't gone through the file section to watch my invite process for my virtual gym, I gave my Voxers to you guys. It's literally in Team Together Fit in the file section. It says invite process, and I believe the invite process is somebody's interested, either because you went to them or they came to you. Part 2 is that you give them an overview of what we do. You don't get them all of the finite details. It's just an overview, and you get them really excited so that they say, yes, I want even more information. And then when somebody says, I want even more information, then you can give them the explanation. And then you talk investment. That's usually the 4-step invite process. Are you interested? Overview, explanation, and investment. Now, some of you have found your own way of doing this. What I found is that is what works for me and my new coaches right now. That's what's working. So when I thought about how do I convert that over to the coaching invites, Amy Grosso, which today is Carter's first birthday, or she would be on this with me right now. But her and I both, we honestly thought like we're missing something, because we have the are you interested and we have the overview, but we don't have the explanation. And I was watching, oh, she's here, Grosso. I may have you hop on, Grosso. I might have you unmute yourself in a second. But what she ended up doing, oh, okay, I might not unmute you, but I'm going to spotlight you so everybody can see me. But at the end of the day, what we were realizing is we had this overview that got people all excited. And my new coaches literally were sending me a message that people are like, they're so excited, but they want to know what website they can go to look up more info. I literally got that over and over and over. And I'm like, we're missing the explanation, which is where Grosso, which I'm not going to unmute you, came in and said, I've been studying how other people are doing things, not even in Beachbody. This isn't a Beachbody thing. This is Amy going outside of the Beachbody realm and figuring out how other people in network marketing are inviting into their tribe, their team. And it was obviously ours is going to be so much more spectacular, but we used this template that somebody created and started our own This Is Us Facebook group that you are going to be able to invite to. So on your notes, I want you to write, what is it? What is it? Write this down. Like that's your first line. What is this freaking group? Well, first, it's a Facebook group. Second, it never ends. Okay, so can you write that down? It's ongoing. Whereas our sneak peeks that we used to do were like, come and join us on Thursday nights, and it was an actual date. Everybody had to be, if you had life going on or things happening and you like, I couldn't invite to it, or maybe the people weren't ready to be a part of it. It was on a specific date. And we were like, there's gotta be something that you can invite to anytime. Anytime somebody wants to know more, it's open and available to you. So this group is ongoing and available to you at all times. It is a group that is meant for more info, and we're going to talk about that soon. I hope that you give them an overview one-on-one. And I hope that you write that down. I hope that this isn't a group that you just throw people into and expect the group itself to work. The group isn't going to do the work. You have to do the work. Okay? You have to talk to humans. You have to see if they're interested. You have to give them an overview, and then you add them to the group when they're like, this is so amazing. Where can I find even more info, right? And so that's what this group is going to be meant for. So as we go through this, I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe. I got to find it. It's on Zoom right now. This is the group, and it is going to have units. Right now, we don't need them because we don't have that many posts up. But what we do is we only have 2 posts. This is what we've learned. Somebody needs to be able to go through this in 20 minutes or less. So what we've found, and the research that has found, that if the most important criteria that somebody needs to learn about what we do needs to be absorbed and be able to be absorbed in 20 minutes or less, or they will not stick around. So all we're doing, we're going to have more content. We're going to have extra content, but there are only 2 videos that they have to watch, one of which they probably already will have watched because you will have already sent them the jointogetherfit.com video. If for some reason you haven't and you just threw them in here, we added this in here just in case. But what we found is a video that explains what is coaching and how do I join. It is not one that it's not Team Together Fit specific, but it is amazing. And we are going to be utilizing it and testing it to see if this 11-minute video does the trick, okay? Versus me talking for 30 minutes. We're trying to get this down so that somebody can watch a 7-minute video and then an 11-minute video and then maybe watch one testimonial and make a decision that they want to become a coach right then and there. 20 minutes or less, that's the mission. So we're really excited about this. And are the chats blowing up? I don't know what's happening in the chats. Are we excited? Anybody like it? Is it good? I don't know. Love this. Yay, people are loving it, Amy. This is so great. Like I said, we are going to have testimonials in this group, but right now it's just me. Hey, Amy and Kanoa are going tomorrow. Brent is going Thursday. There's my face. I challenge you to come in and watch pieces of these videos and comment on our live videos to get engagement up. Because obviously when the newbies come in and watch, if you're tapping hearts while watching my story, or Amy's story, or Kanoa's story, or Brent's story, you are going, like when your people come in here, they're going to see your heart. They're going to see your comments. They're going to say, wow, this is so inspiring, because they've watched other people watch it, right? The more comments, the more energy, the more energy, the more FOMO, the more FOMO, the more people are wanting to sign up. You are going to get a chance to sign up to have your testimony in this group by being in our leaders page, which means it's for our diamond and above coaches. We will roll that out very soon, but you will have your testimony in here whenever you're a diamond and above coach, which is going to be really, really, really cool. So this is the group. We will probably have some units for frequently asked questions and that kind of stuff, but we're trying to keep the content very, very localized. People cannot make their own posts. They have to comment underneath the posts, and we've kept the wording of them very short and sweet, so that they're not like, I'm not going to read that novel. Okay. So that is the group in and of itself. So what is it? Facebook group that allows you to have an explanation of the business. Why did we decide to do this? Because we felt like there was a missing piece. And especially, I believe, like I'm looking at Brittany Kovacs right now. I believe that she's like, oh crap. But I know that if somebody asked her about coaching, Brittany knows how to talk to them. She could get them on the phone. She could do an audio for them. She could Zoom with them, meet them over coffee. Brittany knows how to talk to somebody about coaching, and she can sign somebody up. She's proven it time and time again. The issue happens when Brittany's coach is brand new and has no idea how to talk about coaching. And she or he is like, I don't even know what to say. So instead of being like, I'm overly audacious, I'm just going to send out this overview video. They're actually not just in fear of somebody telling them no, they're actually in fear of somebody saying, yes, I want to learn more, because they don't know what to say. I'm not worried about those of you who've been in it forever. What I'm trying to help is those of you who are brand new and you're like, I really want to do this coaching thing. I really believe in it. I really need to make an income with this. And I'm telling you right now, to make an income, you've got to start building your tribe like I've built mine. To be able to see the success that I've had, you have to start building your tribe of people. And in order to do that, you've got to invite to the business. So this tool is your chance to invite to the business and make it impactful and take away that scariness of somebody saying, yes, I want to learn more, because this group is where they're going to learn that, not just by you speaking it. So who is it for? Again, so have you written down what it is, and then you wrote some notes, and then why did we decide to do this? You don't necessarily need to write that down, but now you know the answer. Now write down, who is this for? This group is for our Team Together Fit coaches and anybody that you believe would be an amazing coach who has told you they are interested. Please write down. They have to tell you they're interested. Can we please have an outstanding, standing ovation for the fact that our team is not a spam machine? We are not the team that takes our friends lists and just adds everybody into a Facebook group. We don't play that game. You only add people to this group who are interested. I have been a part of so many groups. people just add me in. I'm like, they're like, oh, Allie wears leggings. Let me add her to my leggings group. I don't want to be in your leggings group. I love you. Oh, Allie loves nails. Let me add her into my nails group. Like, no, I have a nail lady. And it's not, no, she hand paints these on. I don't need stickers. Like, I don't want to be in these groups. I didn't ask to be in these groups. I wasn't interested. And then I just look at them and go, ew. Don't let somebody look at you and say, ew. Only add people who are interested, either because you went to them and asked them. All you got to do is ask them if they're interested. That's it. And we're going to talk about what that looks like in a bit. Or they come to you and say they're interested, and then you invite them into this group. This is not a place to just add all of your people. So I just wanted to make that very clear. When is it open? It's open right now. Ah! Now, is it full? No. Does Amy have her story up? No. Does Kanoa have her story up? No. Those will happen tomorrow. Brent's will go out. So there's a dude version will happen Thursday. What we wanted to do is make sure that mine was talking about debt. Amy's is really talking about mommyhood. Kanoa's is talking about being able to work this business when you're still on your journey, and Brent gets the dude's perspective. We want to have testimonials, and then we'll obviously be adding in more and more people that fit different reasons and show different people working this business. So it's not just like, I can't invite to this because there's nobody like me in this group. There's going to be a huge circle of influence from 20-somethings to 50-somethings, from single to married, from fur moms to boy moms. It's all over the place and all over the spectrum for you guys. So I just want to make sure that I'm very clear on that. And it's open for you to start inviting to right now, but don't do it yet because I still got to talk. How do you join? Okay, you ready? Oh, I got to make sure everybody's muted. Hold on. At 9:30, I should say it starts at 9:30 because that's whenever the post goes out, because my goal is to be done with this by 9:30, but we'll see. There's a post that's going to be on Team Together Fit. You go there. It'll be like, how do you join and how do you add your people? It's going to be right there. Eventually, it's going to be in a unit called Inviting to the Business, and it's going to be in that unit. But I will tell you that there's a link. Once, if you are in Team Together Fit, listen to me. If you're in Team Together Fit, immediate access. I've got it set up that anybody who's in Team Together Fit immediately gets added in. You do not have to wait for approval. Everybody shout the emoji hands. Woo woo. So you don't even have to wait. You're just going to be, if you're in Team Together Fit, you're added in, okay, immediately. If you're not in Team Together Fit, it is up to your upline coach to get you in. This is very important. Anybody can add anybody. And that is very important to me because I am not managing this group. I'm managing my people that I add to this group. I'm not managing all y'all's people. So there will be a post, you click it and you'll have immediate access. How do you add your people to this group? So they can do one of two things. They can request to join using the same link that I'm going to post in the post that goes out at 9:30. So if I have one of my girls, like I have my girl Heather that's really interested and she keeps talking and she's like, oh my gosh, the house, the blah, this is crazy. I've known you like 10 years ago. This is nuts. Like, and I'm like, I'm waiting for the moment to be like, girl, we have this group that's opening. I'm so excited. I'd really love to add you in there just so that you can get a little bit more of an insider peek. She says, yes, she wants in. I'm like, boom, click here and request to join. Now I like to make them request to join, and I'm going to tell you why. One, they know what the group looks like. They know the name of the group, and they know that they requested to join. They didn't just speak it that they wanted to be in it. They said, yes, I want to be in it. Now I've got to be on top of it and make sure that I'm checking the ads, the people who are requesting to join, so that like I can make sure they get added in. But then once I add them in, then I can tag, I know when they're in, right? I can tag them. Other people though, you're like, oh, I'm going to forget to check. So I want to just add the people in without them requesting to join. You can do that too. So what I'm going to show you here, I'm going to share my screen just for the newbies to see. When at the top of this, if you're on a computer, and this is going to be the link that you guys will have, you could always just copy the link that's up here at the top of the URL, like in the URL. But you could and send that to somebody. There'll be a section over here on the side that will be like pending request, and you just click the check mark and add them in. Or you type their name into this right here, and they'll automatically be added in. I don't care which route you take. It's on you to get them in. Okay, so that's super duper uber important. If you see one of your coaches pending, it's important for you to add them in. Okay, it's on you. I'm not doing it. I'm only adding my people. The other thing that I'm going to tell you, please be aware that whenever your people come into the group, if they are requesting to join, it has 2 questions. Okay, I think it's 2. Are you a coach or somebody looking into becoming a coach? And then it asks who invited you. So that way, if for some reason, I am going to put this out there, there are some people that will want to put this link in their like Instagram bio and stuff like that. So like in your link tree or Instagram bios and stuff like that. If you're going to do that, you may have people come in and request to join this group that you don't even know. So I made sure that if you click on pending requests, please only add your people, right? And if you don't know if they're your people, there's a question that's going to ask them who invited you. And you may get people who add themselves in. Like if you have stories and you have the swipe up feature, then you'll be able to swipe up and have them join the group, but they can write your name in. And so when you look at the pending request, you'll be able to see who they answered. And if it's you, you're like, oh my God, how cool, this is great. And then you can add them in yourself and start the process. So I'm going to clarify, I'm not adding anybody. So it's on you guys to manhandle this like a boss. Please do not add people that aren't your people. And that's kind of the best big thing that I want to say. So best practices. I'm going to talk a little bit, and I'm going to see where I wanted to write this at. Okay, yeah. Best practices. Add, tag, and message. Write this down. ATM. Add, tag, and message. I've spoken about this before when we talked about the 2B mindset and the Lift 4 insider info groups. If you want this group to work, you have to do the work. I'm going to say that a million times. You add them in. So either by them requesting to join or you adding them in that search my friends or add my friends column. Then you tag them to the first 2 posts, unless they've already seen. I really say just tag them to the first 2 posts. That's what I want you to do. Because the very first post, they're going to introduce themselves. And I think that that's awesome. Even if they don't watch the video, they're introducing themselves. And then the second post is the video, and they're both pinned in announcements. It says post 1 and post 2. You tag them to both of them. And then you send them a message that says, hey girl, or dude, what up, bro? I don't know what dudes say. I'm not a dude. I don't know. Chad's gonna have to tell me. I don't miss. But long story short, you send an audio. I always send audios, and I send it, and it's just like a 1-minute clip that says, you're officially in. I'm so excited. You can go to this link. I put the link in the message. Just go straight to the link. I tagged you into 2 posts. You'll see it. It's titled post 1, post 2. And then if they've already watched the first video, which we'll talk about in a bit, I say, you don't need to watch the video in the first post. Just introduce yourself. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. But the who, what, when, where, why, everything that I told you we were going to talk about is in that post number 2. Go in and take a peek. Okay. You just add, tag, and message them the details of how they need to use the group. That's all you're doing. Okay. That is the best practice I can teach you. But if you stop there, the group is not going to close the deal for you. Okay. What I've learned is, somebody had to ask me, does anybody know the magic number? It was 7 times before I said yes to coaching. The reason being is I'm a flight risk, okay? I get distracted by the shiny things. I forget. So what ends up happening is I know that for somebody that's like Brent, when he says he's going to do something, he does it. If he's going to join a group and he tells you he's going to watch a video, he does it. It's his analytical mind. That he cannot not follow the steps, right? For me, I say I'm going to do something and then I forget about it 2 minutes later. Think about the people who you're talking to and their personality types, and you may need to follow up with some people more than others. I'm going to give you at least 3 ways to follow up with people in this group. Trust me, I have not done a group like this before. So these are just my suggestions. Please figure out what works for you. And when you do, share it with us because we need to know. But what I will suggest, if you add somebody in, and obviously if they watch the post right away and I tell them to comment below why they're so excited, and either comment, I literally on post number 2, I say comment below that you're so excited and you're going to take the next step to become a coach, or comment below with your questions, comments, concerns, hesitations, and then allow us to walk you through the situation. So they're either telling you they want in or they're telling you they have questions. That's what's happening. And what's beautiful about that is if they want to do it, you're going to know because I tell them to tag you, right? What happens if you add them in and then 2 days later, they still haven't commented on anything? Do you just be like, oh, I didn't want to do it? No, you send them a message. And if you sent them an audio the last time, you send them you type it out this time. Okay. If you found them on Instagram, but you had them come over to Facebook, send them a message on Instagram. Okay. Do it in a different mode. get a hold of them, and all you've got to do is just be like, hey, I wanted to check in. I noticed you hadn't commented on the post yet, and it's no big deal. Life is absolutely crazy, but I also know that Facebook is crazy. So let me know if you have any issues finding the group. If you found it and you're good to go, let me know that as well, because I just want to make sure that we get you in there, and I'm just so excited for you, okay? I just send them a follow-up message. That's all I do. If they haven't responded in 2 days, send them a follow-up. Remember, you aren't spamming people. They told you they were interested. This is called accountability, not spamming, okay? The next thing you do is and you decide the amount of days. I like 2-day windows. Like if I still haven't seen from them in 2 more days, I send them a message that says, and again, I may try it in a different mode. I may send, I'm not scared. I'll do it. And if I'm their friend, I'll text them. If I send it to them on Instagram, I'll go back to Facebook. And I'm like, okay, girl, this is the deal. I was thinking about this, and I know big Facebook groups can be overwhelming. And if you just want to talk one-on-one, that's totally cool. I just, whatever you need, you tell me. I'm here for you. So I address the overwhelm, because this group's going to get big real fast, okay? It's going to load out real fast. We're probably going to have thousands of people in this within the next few months. I believe that, because I believe we're inviting so big. We're inviting so big. You have no reason not to be inviting. I believe that. And so you can send that overwhelmed message, because sometimes the introverts will be like, there's so many people, I don't even want to respond because I don't want everybody to see my response. So address the overwhelm in the second follow-up. And then in the third follow-up, again, a couple days later, I give my final disclaimer. And I just say, okay, this is the deal. I'm not bugging you anymore. And I hope I never did bug you. I just know how much, and I tell them why I think they would be amazing. I repeat that, like, it's no big deal if this isn't something you're interested in. And honestly, I'm not going to tag you to anything else. I'm not even going to message you here anymore, okay? But I need you to know the door is open. The group is always going to be there. I'm always going to be here. And whenever you're ready, my arms are wide open. I'm here for you. And I will literally, without a response, send them 3 messages. Because more than likely, when you get to that final disclaimer, they're going to feel bad and they're going to respond back. And if they don't, it doesn't mean that they're still not interested. Okay. So you have to know that. It took me 7 times, and I ghosted my coach, straight up ghosted her. Didn't even respond to her messages. And look where I'm at. You know what I mean? So with all of that said, this is not a one-time thing. So this, when it comes to best practices, every single month, I do a hard push. And this week is my hard push. I usually do 1 to 2 weeks where I only talk about coaching and I only invite to coaching. That's it. And that's what I'm doing right now. Just like you invite to your virtual gyms or your challenge groups or whatever the heck you call them every month, you should be doing a coaching push every single month. Inviting to coaching hard, okay? If you don't like to do it weekly, which I can't invite to challenge groups and coaching at the same time. I got to kind of separate them out. So I do a week or 2 of inviting to my virtual gym, and then a week or 2 of inviting just to coaching. And that's what I love to do. This is an ongoing group that is not ending. You should be inviting people to it every month, if not every week. Okay. You should be inviting your challenge groups. So this is huge. The people in your virtual gyms, your challenge groups, there's a post that needs to go out to them. You need to either, if there are people in there, you need to one-on-one personally reach out to them, or you need to be inviting the people in your challenge groups every single month to learn more about coaching. And if you're not doing that, here's your chance. This is your chance to be like, oh my gosh, you could totally do this. Like, you could totally do this. There's like, let's just put you in this group and let you watch a few videos. Like, you could really do this. And then on their own time and terms, they can decide if this is something that's going to be right for them, right? Versus holding their future captive in your mouth, assuming that they're going to say no, so you never even ask. Okay? This group is here for you to do really big things. So how do you invite to it? This is something I used to teach way back in the day, and I'm going to teach it to you right now real fast. You can invite personally. This is where you should take notes. Personally or passively. Okay? 2 P's. Personally or passively. Personally inviting to this means you're sending one-on-one messages. This is a perfect chance for anybody who's told you no or not right now in the future. I'll do it later. I'll contemplate it later. No, not right now. Or they even ghosted you in the past. This is your chance at glory. Okay? To be like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this group that we're opening. Like, it is literally a place where we're going to be sharing a little bit more about coaching. And I know you would consider it back in the day, but, and then whatever their hesitations were, like, I would love, love, love to get you in this group. There's somebody's testimonial that just like reminds me of you so much. And I would just love to have you in there with us so that you can check out more. It is no biggie if it's not something you're interested in, but the group just opened last night. I'm so excited about it. Like, that's all you gotta do is just send them a message and see if they're interested in getting in there, okay? You can do it through video. So you could, on Instagram, you can type that. But imagine if you sent them like 2 or 3 Insta stories in a private message, right? Like, they would love that, and you're inviting them into this group. Another thing that you could do is do audios on Facebook or text on a Facebook message, but send it to somebody one-on-one. If they're your friend, text them, okay? Do voice text. But I think every single one of you should have a list of at least 10 people. Set a goal right now, write it down. I'm going to personally invite at least 10 people. And if you really want to build your tribe, that list will look more like 25. That you invite personally, one-on-one, into this group. Your challengers, your friends, people who've been watching your stories, people who've told you not right now, okay? You need to be one-on-one inviting them. Very important. If you're like, Allie, I don't even know what to say. I wouldn't even know the least bit of what to say to them. Well, what I'm going to tell you is if you go into Team Together Fit and you go in the file section and you click Coach Charge Recordings. So I'm going to share this with you. Go Files, scroll down, Coach Charge Recordings. Okay. At the bottom of this, there's a YouTube link. You click that YouTube link and it will take you to this page. And on number 59, it says how to invite to the business part 1. Part 1 is how to ask them if they're interested. And I teach you how to actually ask them to watch the video first, okay? I personally am going to keep doing this. I believe personally that I need to have a one-on-one conversation with them first. Now, if you're a brand new coach and this scares the poop out of you, you can take the concepts that I say in that Coach Charge, and you can, instead of inviting to watch a video, you invite to be in this group, okay? But the wording and everything is there for you. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to invite them into coaching. I'm going to invite them to like learn about what we do through the jointogetherfit.com video. I'm going to have them watch that video. I'm going to have them tell me they want to learn more. And then I'm like, awesome, we've got this amazing group that has this video and it's like 11 minutes in it. And I really want to add you in there so you could be a part of the tribe already, so you can meet some of the girls and you can watch this video. Is that cool? She'll go, yeah, boom, add her into the group. I'm going to use the group as my explanation, not my entire process. You decide what you want to do, but that inviting to the business part 1 is available to you in the Coach Charge. You've got to find the system for this that works for you, because what works for me isn't necessarily going to work for you guys. And I don't know how this process is going to work because we've never done it before. So we've all got to experiment with it. And I think that's going to be pretty cool. So how do you passively invite? What is passively invite? That means you put it out there on your social media and see who's interested. You're not one-on-one reaching out, you're putting it out there to the world through your Insta stories, through your Facebook stories, through your Facebook posts, through a live, or through a picture, okay? What we are doing this week, and I'm gonna share this with you, is tomorrow we're doing a drip. Amy's already taught us how to do this because she's already done it. I love her for that. You're gonna drip that you're thinking about opening a group. They don't need to know that it's already open. Nor do you need to say that I'm opening a group with my team. No, just say, I'm thinking about opening a group that. And then I'll share with you Amy's post. We're doing a drip on tomorrow, but we're doing 2 posts a day so that we can talk more business. When you only do 1 post a day, you can't talk business. So we're doing a post tomorrow. I'm sharing my before and after from week 1 of Live 4 and how excited I am. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to share this drip. And I'm going to share what that looks like in a minute. Then in the morning on Wednesday, it's just going to be like nothing Beachbody, just like me and Camden or something like that. And then on Wednesday night, I'm sharing what Beachbody coaching has done for me or is going to do for me. So meaning if you've already seen financial success, paying for kids' dance lessons, paying off your car, if you've been able to see any financial success, you share it. If you have community success and you being a part of something where you're a part of something bigger than yourself because that's why you became a coach, you share it. If you don't have the success yet because you're working on paying off your debt, you're working on becoming full-time, you speak out what you're going to do with this with zero call to action. You're just putting yourself out there. You're putting yourself out there boldly as to why you love coaching, because this is what it's done for me or what it's going to do. And then on Thursday, you have to do another post that has nothing to do with coaching. And then you throw out a straight, bold invite to coaching. And of course, Amy and I are both going to have ours up. You can go to my Instagram and look at all my posts that I've ever done and use that as a guide. Don't copy, but use it as a guiding tool. I'm fine with that. But at the end of the day, you've got to invite to the business. Okay. And we're doing that throughout this week, dripping it. Now, if you're like, I don't understand how to drip a post, I don't understand what this means. Well, Amy did a post, and please, again, do not go copy it because her words are not your words. But she says, I get questions daily on what it is I do as a coach. And it doesn't have to be a team picture. It could be just a picture of you being excited, right? How I've been able to create a 6-figure income. And for you, you don't have to share that. You could be like, how I've met the best fit sisters in the whole entire world, how I'm going to use this coaching thing to help me stay at home with my babies, how I am a coach and I'm working this as my side hustle while working a full-time job. You don't have to have this 6-figure income success to be able to write this. You have a passion for health and fitness, and you're serving others, and you can write a post just like this, right? So here's what I'm thinking, an information group on coaching that can simply add you to, and it can address these questions, right? This is her drip. It's saying like, I'm thinking about doing a group. Who would want info? And how cool is it that she's got like 15 comments of people going, yes, me, I'm interested, me, that'd be so cool. And if you want to, you could have your team, your coaches, start it for you. Nobody needs to know. Like if I were doing it, I could message my girls and be like, go comment on my post. And they'd be like, oh, this is going to be so fun. I can't wait. Like, yes, I can't wait to be in there. Or I'm so glad I'm already in there with you. You could have current coaches who are already on the team start the FOMO on your post. I just need you to know this. Okay. There's no shame in that game. So you can do a drip tomorrow night that says, are you interested? And then come at them boldly on Thursday and be like, it's open. I want you in there. And you can share your heart about who you're looking for and why you're excited about this coaching thing. So you can invite personally to it or passively to it. But at the end of the day, you add people in, tag them to post 1 and post 2, and then message them and let them know they're in, and follow up like a boss, because the fortune's in the follow-up. So are we excited? Are we excited? No? Excited? Yeah. Well, we have something to be even more excited about. If there are questions, feel free to ask them. But I do want to tell you what Amy and I have up our sleeves. On Saturday, the 28th, in 5 days, drum roll please, we open up a Team Together Fit Push to Emerald group. It is for the entire downline. Any of you who are wanting to just focus on bringing on 2 coaches before Wednesday, what day is that? 1st, okay, by utilizing this tool that we're giving you, plus everything else that we have, there is a Push to Emerald group. It opens Saturday. We are going to be posting the how to get in it tomorrow. Tonight, it's all about how to get into this Is Us group. But remember, you have to have 2 hours a day from Saturday the 28th until the 1st, 2 hours a day to work your business. It can be in pockets of time, but I need 2 hours. If you can't give me that, this is not the time for you to be in this group, okay? It is for you. It is for your downline. It is going to be awesome. And it opens Saturday through Wednesday, and you'll be able to get in by checking the post tomorrow in Team Together Fit, okay? Next drum roll. We're doing that group because August 6th is our next Dash to Diamond. Are the crowds going wild? Anybody going wild? This is like a really big deal. My inboxes have been blowing up. People have been wanting to get into the next Dash to Diamond. We're going to have even more information later this week on this. It is the same as last time. You yourself must have 4 active coaches by August 6th at 9 a.m. Eastern. So if you're taking notes, you need 4, not just 4 coaches, 4 active coaches. I don't care what leg they're on. I don't care where they are. 4 active coaches on your team. That's why we have the Push to Emerald to get you there if you are not there yet. You have a $50 buy-in. The last time we did this, there was $2,000 in a pot, and everybody tripled their money. I think it was about tripled their money, who hit diamond. So they pay $50 to get in, and when you hit diamond, you get your money back, plus you share the pot. And there was $2,000 in that pot that 16 girls got to share. So how you get in is obviously going to be posted in Team Together Fit later this week. We're going to obviously get this group up tonight. We're going to get the Push to Emerald group up and running, and then we're going to get you into the Dash to Diamond. So we are really excited about this. Remember, the Push to Emerald group is not just for those who are not Emerald yet. It is if you already are Emerald and you want to do Emerald on repeat, like I'm going to be doing the Push to Emerald because I'm going to be bringing on 2 coaches. So it's not just like you to get to Emerald. It is if you've never gotten there, it's going to be a huge push for you. But if you already are there and you want to be in it with us, you totally can. And with the goal of just bringing on 2 coaches before August 1st. So Push to Emerald is a Facebook group. It is a group where we do a post a day. There's a prep post on Friday. And then we do a post a day teaching you how to get to Emerald. And then we give you our tactics to get there. And then you go. You learn how to bring on business building coaches, discount coaches, military coaches, and you push to Emerald. So I would love for you to be in it. I think it is for anybody, as long as you've gone through your first 30 training, your new coach training with your upline coach, as long as you've got the basics down, then you most definitely can be in that group with us. So super excited. I'm so happy. Are we excited? Are we excited? The chat should be blowing up. Are we excited? I got Raising the Roof by Elena, so that's good. That's good. So everybody make a smiley face and start cheering, because I'm just going to be on video. This is going to be on video, so you have to show them how excited you are. Nobody knows what they're excited about, but they're excited. Nobody knows. It's like, we can't tell. Nobody on my Instagram is going to know that this is open and happening, right? Because we're all dripping like Amy Grosso did. That's what we're doing. So I'm so excited, and I'm glad I got all of that out before 9:40. I love you guys dearly, and Brent's gonna kill me if I stay on this any longer. So happy birthday, Carter. Happy 1 year, Miss Amy Grosso. Everybody say thank you to Amy, because this was big, big, big part because of Homegirl and her ideas and her doing research, and we are grateful beyond words for that beautiful soul. So I didn't make her hop on, but you know, it's fine. You got to see all of this tonight. I love you guys. I'm so grateful. And it is 9:39. The post is up on Team Together Fit for how to get into the group. So I love you. Bye, guys.